Welcome. My journey through the North Rift Valley region of Kenya took me three unforgettable destinations: Eldoret, Kapsabet, and Nandi Hills. Each town offered its own charm. Eldoret with its urban energy, Kapsabet with its quiet yet lively traditions, and Nandi Hills with its quiet, breathtaking green landscapes. The trip was both refreshing and eye-opening, filled with scenic drives, cultural insights, and peaceful gardens. I began my journey in Eldoret, one of Kenya's fastest-growing town and famous known for its home of champions. Because of its world-class long-distance runners, the town has a unique blend of modern life and rural charm. The bustling markets, vibrant shops, and lively streets reflected its status as a major commercial hub for the region. Driving through the Eldoret, I could see how agriculture drives the economy. Maize, wheat, and dairy farming dominate the surrounding countryside. The cool highland climate made the air crisp and refreshing. I also noticed the athletic culture everywhere. Running tracks, sports fields, and local training in the early morning hours, a reminder of why Eldoret continues to produce global running legends. From Eldoret, I traveled to Kapsabet, the capital of Nandi County. Kapsabet felt quieter, more relaxed, and closer to its agricultural roots. The town is surrounded by vast farmlands, rolling hills, and clusters of homesteads that reflect the rural lifestyle. Walking through the town center, I came across friendly locals, lively open-air markets, and stalls filled with fresh produce. The Nandi community's warmth and hospitality were striking. Everyone seemed eager to share stories about their town and traditions. Kapsabet is also deeply tied to Kenya's political and social history, being home of notable leaders. What stood out most, however, was the backdrop of lush green tea farms stretching across the hills like a living carpet. The sight of endless row of neatly manicured tea bushes against the hilly terrain was breathtaking. The cool mist in the morning added to the magical scenery. Continuing further, I reached Nandi Hills, one of the most prestigious destinations in the Rift Valley, known for its tea estates. The town is literally draped in green, the rolling hills dotted with tea pickers in colorful clothing created a scenic that looked like a painting. The air was fresh and slightly misty, carrying the early aroma of tea leaves. Every turn revealed another slope covered with perfectly lighted tea bushes, a testament for Kenya's reputation as one of the world's leading exporters of tea. The landscape was peaceful, serene, and almost hypnotic in its beauty. One of the highlights of my trip was visiting the Kapsimopa Garden in Nandi Hills. This hidden gem felt like an oasis of tranquility. The garden was lush and well kept, with tall trees, colorful flowers, and wide lawn perfect for relaxation. As I walked through the garden, I could hear the chirping of birds and soft rustle of leaves in the breeze. The garden also offered panoramic views of the surrounding tea plantations and valleys. It was also a perfect spot to take the beauty of Nandi and enjoy a moment of peace away from a busy town. My trip through Eldoret, Kapsabet, and Nandi Hills was a journey through culture, agriculture, and natural beauty. From the energetic town of life of Eldoret to the quiet cultural richness of Kapsabet, and finally to the breathtaking tea landscape of Nandi Hills and scenery of the Kapsimopa Garden, the experience was both refreshing and inspiring. It reminded me of Kenya's diversity, where urban growth and natural beauty coexist side by side.